everybody, Meteorologist Ryan Hoke here with a Sunday night edition of the Hokey video blog. Happy you're here to join us on what's been a warmer day than previous few days that we've had. Yesterday we got into the 30s, today we did the same, but of course coming off of a week that we just had that was very cold, it's nice to see a few peaks of sunshine today, and certainly those temperatures that got into the mid-30s above freezing, which melted some of the snow, but that's not a good thing because now some of that water's on the roadways, and if it's untreated, the roads are, then you might get some black ice as we go throughout the overnight as those temperatures drop. Outside now, you see the clouds on our SkyTrack view. Temperatures now below freezing here in the city at 30 degrees, mid-20s up toward north and southern Indiana, down to the freezing mark there at Campbellsville, Columbia, in Lebanon at this point. We've got a little bit of a flurry activity here on the Doppler radar view. I don't think a whole lot of these are reaching the ground at this point. We'll keep a very small chance of a flurry, though, as we go throughout the overnight. The big story is going to be this big Canadian high pressure that's going to be swinging down into our neck of the woods as we go throughout tonight and into your Monday. A little bit of a winter weather system moving across the mid-south at this time. Snow in Memphis, probably over to just north of Huntsville as well as we go throughout this evening and the overnight hours. Otherwise, for us, as we go through time, it's just going to be the cold weather that begins to filter in. 21 by 1 a.m. If we keep the clouds around and we keep the winds up a bit, we may only get down to 15. I've got our overnight low down to 11 tonight. That's assuming some of these clouds begin to clear out a little more toward morning and the winds slacken up a bit. I still think wind chills will be in the below zero territory. Will they get down to 10 to 15 below zero, where the wind chill advisory is posted basically from Metro Louisville on northwest of this line right here? We'll see. It's going to be very marginal, very close to that. And certainly as we go throughout the day on your Monday, we'll warm a little bit, but not much. Futurecast says 23. I say 19, because I think the colder air will be a little stronger, and then the bottom really falls out on those temperatures as we go throughout your Monday night. So for tonight, refreeze on the roads possible. Those that are slushy, those that may have some melted snow, some water on them that are not treated, as those temperatures fall back into the teens, we might see some black ice. Be careful for that. Otherwise, as we go throughout your Monday, those highs will be in the teens. Again, those wind chills 10 to 15 below zero may be possible early on in the day. Otherwise, I do think it's going to be the second cold shot that we see Thursday and Friday. That's going to be the bigger one. Look what happens here. Colder in southern Indiana, but here in the city, I think by Friday morning, we can get down to zero. Yeah, again, right? That would probably be about the second coldest temperature that we've had this season here in the city. So get ready for more cold weather. Just because March is on the way doesn't mean we're done with winter quite yet. We've got about 4 weeks left of that here in Kentuckiana. Now we're watching our next system that's going to be for Sunday. This would be a rain system. You may have heard me talk about a Friday system yesterday that may have been a wintry one. The models are backing off on that, and really the GFS just has a little bit of moisture left on that. The rest of them come through dry, and it's kind of holding the wave back to the west and combining it with this system for Sunday. That would probably be a rain system. I'd keep my eye on the forecast, though, as we go throughout the week to see if that Friday system does come back. At this point, I'm not going to pour too much effort into it because it's pretty much evaporated off most of the models here. So, something to keep in the back of your head. So I'm going to focus on this Sunday one. It looks like rain. We're going to have this warm surge of air coming out of the Gulf of Mexico. That'll get temperatures probably into the mid-40s, but we could get even higher than that. We'll see if we can get into some 50s. Here it is on the Futurecast with temperatures applied. Here you saw that second cold shot, then boom! Here comes the warmer air from the Gulf of Mexico. You can see this big ridge building in here. This is not going to last forever. In fact, I think this may be just a one-day affair that we get on our Sunday before those temperatures come crashing back down and winter resumes as we go throughout the rest of the first week of March. Here's a look at that 7-day breakdown. Got some snow showers on Tuesday that we'll be watching as one of those cold shots moves on through. You can see here on the NAM model, it's got a few of these snow showers, a few flurries there trying to move through southern Indiana. We'll see how that goes. I've got it at a 30% chance. A few of the models here trying to paint a little bit better of a chance and a little more widespread flurry and snow shower activity. The very maximum, I think we could get a dusting to a coating of snow. Not looking for any big snows this week. In fact, the biggest precipitation we do have as we go throughout this week, the weekend, and really early next week is rain chance. 40%. We'll probably have to raise that as we go into this upcoming week. That's all I've got for now. I'm meteorologist Ryan Hoke with the Hokey video blog. I'll be back on Wave 3 News at 11.